America.
Ну, 1,5 я ж поставив, ну. Ну, 1,5 я вон перемотав стрім, все нормально.
It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. He
1,5
started his career
стоїть.
as an Olympic gold medalist, and look at him now. He is the
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing
То, мабуть, блядь,
This
да?
one has all of those big
Ну ладно,
feels
блин.
you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of
Ну,
fights
вже,
like this. I
вже
dream of
буде так,
atmospheres
блядь.
like this.
А я з тобою все одно 8 раундів не протримаюсь, так що не переживай, все буде нормально, блядь.
And there's the bell to start round one.
Не пригай так.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Right hook is finding its target. That left hook missed.
Хорош, да, знирочка, молодець. Руки геть від Тимошенко.
He almost saw
Руки
it
геть
a
від
second ago,
Тимошенко.
and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A straight right just misses. Oh, wait a minute. The defense and machine goes down.
Паскуда,
As you
блядь.
can see here, a picture-perfect
Не ти, оцей
Shot from the
Паттерсон,
gods, they
паскуда.
say. A shot from the gods.
Таке вредне, блядь.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Go back out there and switch back on. Get focused.
Yeah, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3
Эти
to give 1.
ПКшники,
That's his
блядь.
game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you
Гля,
can
ні
knock
хера не
anyone
влучав.
out.
Гля.
You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action.
Тут влучив,
Ooh,
де...
that really affected Floyd there. Let's watch that again in replay.
Вот бред, да, блядь?
That's lights out right there.
Це бред!
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter shot. That uppercut doesn't land. Whoa, wait a minute. The building and down goes.
Блядь, один удар и все. Ну что за хуйня, блядь? И главное через блок один удар. Я ненавиджу вас, ПКшники.
Referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
That counter punch caught him clean. Can't score with that jab. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... Did you see that? Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were... And there's the bell for round 3. Punch, counter punch.
Куди ти поїхав, блядь?
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head.
Це що, голольот?
They exchange punches. A perfect counter lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
Та я ж відійшов, а? Це бред! Це бред!
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Beautiful counter punch.
Що ж beautiful, блядь? Дайте мені влучити в нього, beautiful.
Some more action here. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect.
Ось вам і бред.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that again.
Да, а картинка лагає, ще й пропущених кадрів куча, та, блядь. Стрім не задався, блядь, друзі.
Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Got him there. That jab won't score. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back.
Да, коли буде вже дуже важко, я це зроблю, друже. Обов'язково.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick. But we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Shots. Keep smart. Don't be looking at...
There's the bell for round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Just misses with that uppercut. Oh, and Patterson's day. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, you know you're in there with a banger. You've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good one. They both want the knockout. Drops to the canvas. And as we see it again, there's
Да,
no
вот
way
я
they
тут
get out
тупанул,
of
блядь,
a
жорстко.
shot like that.
Even I've got to see that.
Ну, молодець, підловив там, де треба було.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Навіщо я його кинув, блін?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first.
God awful round, I tell you.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, селезіночка зайшла. Селезіночка, раз ударив і другий потім.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Нифіга собі. Це ти навмисно не встав, друже?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of...
Дякую за бій. Але я думаю, що ти навмисно не встав, да? Да, по ударам, конечно, перебив в одну калітку. В одну калітку перебив.